Alright, today we're gonna solve a triangle using trigonometric functions. Alright, so I'm gonna write the most common trigonometry function, which is sine, cosine, and tangent. We know that sine is opposite divided by hypotenuse. Cosine is adjacent divided by hypotenuse, and tangent is opposite divided by adjacent, right? This is what you have to learn. This is pretty much something that you have to memorize. There is a good trick to memorize this, guys, but this is in another video, so you should go back and look, pay really close attention to this. All right, so what is n, p, or m, right? So what we're gonna use here is actually we're gonna use calculators. You should have your own, and to practice. We're gonna have we're gonna look for the value for n, p, and m. So it's this p, not this p. Okay, this p is 90 degree already. Okay, it's 90 degrees. So they are giving us the degree and a value in meters for the adjacent. So just our little review. The opposite, the value of the opposite is the one that is opposite to the angle, right? So because this part, this leg is opposite to the angle, that's the opposite, right? So the adjacent is the other one, actually the one that is down to the angle, and the hypotenuse is this one, the most famous, the big one right here. All right, so in this case p is going to be the hypotenuse. So I'm going to get n first, and I'm gonna say, so if adjacent is 129 meters, what is opposite? So I see that the only one that can give me the opposite, the only one that I can use to get the opposite for this one is going to be tangent, right? So tangent says that tangent or of a theta angle, right, is equal to the opposite divided by adjacent, right? So what we're going to do is we're gonna substitute our value. So the angle is 40.3 degrees. We don't know opposite, so we're gonna write it as n, and the adjacent is 129, right? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna solve for h, right? So I'm going to multiply 29 to both sides of the equation. So these guys cancel, right? So we have left tangent 40.3 degree equal to n, right? So it looks like an h anyways. So now that we know that, we're gonna use our calculator to get this value. I'm going to use a Texas Instruments. So what we're going to do is you're just gonna plug tangent. You're gonna use your tangent, and you're gonna put your calculator in degree, right? You're gonna go to mode and gonna make sure that it's in degree. In another video I showed you how to do that, so just look at in my channel. So you're gonna put tangent, and then you're gonna put inside of tangent 40.3 degree, right? I'm getting approximately, I'm gonna use 3 significant figures. So I'm gonna 229 times, because we are multiplying here, right? We're gonna have for tangent 0.848. That's what I'm gonna get. Oh, actually that's what I'm getting from tangent 40.3 degrees, right? And then we're gonna multiply, this is equal to n, right? We're gonna multiply that value times 129, right? So I'm getting for n approximately 109.3. And remember to have, to put the units, which is meter, right? So this is n. So now that we know what is n, can we get the hypotenuse? Actually, yes, we could get the hypotenuse already by using sine. So, but I want to show you, actually no, I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna show you with the value that we got for n. So in order for us to get the value of the hypotenuse, we're gonna have to use the sine function, because sine function give us the opposite and also the hypotenuse, right? So we already know what is the opposite, so we're gonna say sine of, actually I'm gonna write the angle already, 40.3 degree equals to opposite, which is 109.3 divided by hypotenuse. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna solve for hypotenuse. So we're gonna multiply hypotenuse both sides of the equation to get out, to get out of the fraction. So this guy is cancelled. So we're gonna have hypotenuse times sine 40.3 equals to 109.3. So then we're gonna divide this by sine. Actually, it's going to be both sides of the equation, right? Divided by sine 40.3 degree, right? So these guys cancel right here. So I have hypotenuse alone. Hypotenuse is p right now. So I can write p. It's the same. They are the same. Okay, so but I'm gonna leave it like that. So now I have the hypotenuse equal to 109.3 divided by sine of 40.3 degrees. So I'm gonna use the calculator again, and I'm gonna say 40.3. Actually, sine of 40.3 is approximately, I'm gonna use three significant figures. So I'm gonna put that's 9.3 divided by approximately 0.647. Okay, so when we divide 109.3 divided by 0.647, we are getting that our hypotenuse, or our p, I'm going to write p now, it's the same thing, okay? P is 168.9, okay? 168.9. You can round it to 169, but it's totally fine. So, and lastly, we're going to get m. And it's easy because you know that this angle is 90 degrees. So it's a really it's a short equation. So you have to set your equation to equal to 90 degrees. So because you are looking for the angle, right? So this is the angle that you're looking for right here, this angle. So you have to set this equation equals to actually m plus 40.3 equals to 90. So you pretty much are you will have to subtract 90 degree, subtracting 40.3. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna solve for m, and we're gonna subtract to both sides of the equation 40.3. So we are getting for that 49.7 degree. So that's our angle for M.